Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, strap in and prepare yourselves for another thrilling, throbbing episode of The Friday Show!
It's more of the whether or not series. Now that the crops have been planted and the crops have been all taken up and there's no really fine need for rain, we're getting it. This is the third day here that it's been raining. It's just been terrible. We got a whole nother week ahead of rain, and we got the government that is trying out some of their new plans on how to control the weather. We got them out. Now they figured out how to make hurricanes go in a abnormal way, which is they are actually pushing this hurricane, instead of going into the Florida Panhandle and up through it into Texas and Louisiana or wherever, you know, down there in Mississippi places, stuff like that, where they usually get all the hurricanes. They have actually channeled it now, where they're bringing it up to the top of the United States in New York, Boston, and I can't imagine, but they're actually hitting DC. But that's more or less a cover-up, so you people don't realize and don't know that the government is controlling the weather now. But they can actually now move hurricanes where they want them. This is one of their new big arsenals they have for wars. They've been doing it since 1967, I believe. In 67 in Vietnam, they had the route, you know, that Viet Cong were using, the Del Con or whatever it's called, and they thought the only way we can close it is to flood it. So what did they do? Sent the planes up, sprinkle that crap in the clouds where it starts raining, and just didn't quit till they flooded it. We'll catch y'all later, and we'll see what Keith has to say about government controlling the weather. And this is very true. Okay, catch. Oh, here for Navy Thomas, a shot of the pool. I know you love the pool. There it is, a shot of the pool. Okay, take her away, Keith.
This advert was brought to you by Murphy's Genuine Draft.
Oh, the English. You can't even predict the weather right. There's no way you're going to create weather. Your leaders in Washington, D.C. can't even fix a sandwich, much less fix the weather. That is, how do you say, most ridiculous. Now, had you stated that aliens from Arizona may have been the cause of this weather, then maybe I would give that a consideration. But this is obviously is not the case, as the Arizonian aliens have pulled their heat away from the Earth, and now the Earth is getting colder and colder, and you stinking Americans, I start your whining and your babbling and blaming it on your government, who you think is all powerful, but they know nothing. But it is just whining. You whine and you complain, and you whine and you whine, and you whine some more. But still you have no wine. You are nothing. You have nothing because you are nothing. You people are going to lose the polar bear challenge. I don't want to talk about the weather. I don't want to talk about your elite Ford. I want to talk about the polar bear challenge and how terribly I'm going to crush you. Viva la France!
Don't miss this Friday's show.
Yoshi says, Gorilla Glue. It's the best.
Howdy, I don't drink often, but when I do, I like to settle back with a nice warm glass of Red's pure old panther piss. Made in the woodshed, bottled in the barn. Guaranteed no more than 36 hours old. And it's a proud sponsor of the Friday show. So when y'all need a drink, remember, Red's pure old panther piss. That's sponsor of the Friday show.
Government's done a real good job so far, moving this storm where they want it. They've only killed about a dozen people so far.
Perhaps your government should focus a little less on the weather and a little more on controlling the economy. Maybe you could even pay back what you owe France.
What really is funny, I think's really, really funny, is 99.9% of America is so stupid they don't see what the government is doing again.
Prime Minister Chirac would have never done this to our country.
Causing people a lot of money, causing people deaths and everything by playing God and let's control a hurricane. Yeah, let's make it go way up north, see if we can do that, and right, yeah, that way DC's there too and they won't never guess that we're doing it. Yeah. Well, people, believe me, the government is doing it. They've manipulated the weather where they can put it where they want, storms of any kind, tornadoes, or whatever they want to do. They've figured it all out. Of course, like I say, a lot of Americans ain't that smart to figure it out. But some people are. Some people realize our government is more powerful than one takes credit for. So that's just part two. What they've done so far, and here you go, Navy. There's my pool. Cool. Okay, we'll catch y'all.
I don't always watch YouTube videos, but when I do, I prefer the Friday show. Stay funny, my friends.
And now it's time for
What the kids saw through the fence. No, shut up.
Let me show you a little something to teach you the learning. I have this. And I have this. And I have this. let me assure you that I am already the undisputed champion of the 2012 Polar Bear Challenge. So you may as well all save yourself the despair of being defeated by yours truly, and forget even running this race.
Hey, did you know that the Friday show is brought to you by GorillaGlue.com?
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
Oh, well I better go get some right now. Yay!
Yes. So, at this point I am working on my secret weapon. It is something that you would definitely never understand. This is a piece of technology that is without limits. Oh yes. This is the piece of technology which will have you all squirming, begging for mercy.
Howdy, I don't drink often, but when I do, I like to settle back with a nice warm glass of Red's pure old panther piss. Made in the woodshed, bottled in the barn. Guaranteed no more than 36 hours old. And it's a proud sponsor of the Friday show. So when y'all need a drink, remember, Red's pure old panther piss. That's sponsor of the Friday show.
We shall defeat you. As you have never been defeated before. I will send you crying back to your mothers. You will go back and Mommy, please help me. The handsome Frenchman has beaten me in the Polar Bear Challenge yet again. He may not have the correct drill bit, but he knows how to bore. Oh, does he know how to bore? I shall bore you, and I shall bore your women, and I shall bore most of you to death. And for that, you will thank me.
The Friday Show!
We need to come to an understanding here. And this understanding is that France is better than America. France has always been better than America, and France will always be better than America.
I don't know nothing about that. All I know is that somebody is going to get their ass whooped over this thing.
Viva la France!
You're pretty friggin' retarded.